The governor taking questions about the new role of the first spouse to the Oregon Ethics Commission. At 5 o'clock, I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. So this move comes after the governor created the Office of the First Spouse for her wife, Amy Wilson. And shortly after, 3 senior staffers quit, including the governor's chief of staff. Now to Ken Boddy, who's live tonight from Salem. In fact, Ken was there for the governor's announcement. So why not ask for this clarification before, she put her wife into office?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And the governor says that there were no guidelines before. So when people started raising these questions about the role of Amy Kotek Wilson in the governor's office in terms of setting policy, the governor said, well, it was time to take this to the Ethics Commission. Amy Kotek Wilson and Governor Tina Kotek have been together for nearly 2 decades, and many refer to Wilson as governor's #1 advisor. She accompanies the governor on public appearances, attends some staff meetings, and represents the governor when needed. But she is not an elected official. So when she was provided an office, a paid staffer as a consultant, and already has Oregon State Police security protection, questions arose about how much influence she has on state policy. Governor Kotek is asking the Ethics Commission to determine what a first spouse can and can't do.
We want to do this ethically. We're trying to understand what the lanes are in this type of undefined world, and I'm hoping that the guidance we'll see from the Ethics Commission will help us out here. But you do have to provide an opportunity so people can raise concerns if they do have them.
Amy Kotek Wilson has a background in mental health and has a master's degree in social work. She has publicly stated that she has dealt with mental health and alcohol abuse issues in her own life. It's that life experience that Governor Kotek says her wife brings to the table. As for the security protection for her wife, Kotek had this to say.
It is the policy of the state to keep members of the first family safe, period, plain and simple. And it is commonplace in other states that first spouses have security protection. And I will just leave it at that, because I feel getting more information wouldn't be appropriate.
Well, the governor says she will submit those questions to the Ethics Commission on Friday and will report, of course, what they determine. Now, we were actually here in Salem for something else. This was the governor signing campaign finance reform into law. Generally, House Bill 4022 would set campaign limits of $3,300 for individual contributions, $30,000 from party committees. It also establishes a dashboard to track all of those contributions.
Would this have prevented the contributions from Phil Knight to Betsy Johnson and Christine Drazen during the last couple of cycles?
When those limits go fully into effect, because we have to set it up, yes, it would have, because there would be limits on individual contributions and more transparency. If those contributions went to an independent expenditure side, there will be more transparency.
Was that a motivation to push this forward?
I do believe some of the large spending in the last gubernatorial race really caught everyone's attention. I, personally don't believe we would have had as big of a 3-way race if we had contribution limits in 2022.
So 2 issues generally dealing with ethics in the governor's office and in state government. The bill 4022, the campaign finance reform bill, goes into effect in the year 2027. Back to you.
Okay, Ken Boddy down in Salem with the latest. Thanks for the update, Ken.